Can we move them? No, they're dead. Okay. They're not beached as in we can fix this, they're beached as in they're already dead. Well, that's creepy as fuck. That's getting drawn. Daedric Shrine. I'm not sure who Ashfall is dedicated to. I'm gonna go with not Malekith, probably? Here, take this. Well, that'll really weigh you down. Alright.
Interesting. Go on.
You're a witch hunter. Alright, where are we running? Without Julian in the gang, this is, no fun to tease. How do you get in? Where's the door? It's a big sprawling ruin though, so... That was less than graceful. Where's Paxon? Paxon, I want the tent, please. Do we not have a tent? I don't see a tent in my stuff, and I'm not seeing a tent in his stuff. Hmm. I'm seeing my field easel. Some paintings. Geo, do you have a tent? No? Caswin's not carrying it. No? Did we lose our Vesa? Caswin seems in unusually high spirits. Perhaps I should talk to him. Vess, are you stuck for some reason? Are you stuck? Caswin. Ha! I've got it! The knowledge, all this information! Now then, Deja Blackeye, you have proven your competence to me over time, and while I do not fully trust you with this information, I'm afraid I see no other alternative, save termination. We can either terminate your employment here, or I can tell you what I've learned from this book. Betrayal would mean termination of your life, and also your employment. I have no interest in undead servants. What did you do realize we left Latte on, like, the exact opposite side of Vardenfell? Poor thing. Axon, could you please not fight? This book teaches the reader how to cast the spell Curse Speed. The spell should now be present in your spell inventory if you have enough magicka to learn it. Okay, now Caswin's in high spirits. And dispose of the corpse. Fireball! What did you learn? You recall that I told you of my teacher, Lord Sarnell, and how he was, past tense, very important. You see, we were attacked. I suspect it was an inside job, and I was the only one to escape, or at least so I thought. If Drelldus lived, perhaps Regardless, with no small effort, I tracked down this book, which I suspect contained a ritual to drag a soul back to the realm of the living and place it into a receptacle. Think of it as an arcane, fleshy version of a Dwemer homunculi. The others were in the dining area, and I was in my room studying. I felt the veil tear between Mundus and Oblivion rip open. Clearly someone had activated a portal. When I went to see what it was about, I was confronted by a malnourished Daedroth, ripping the limbs off of one of Lord Sarnal's staff. Lord Sarnal was fighting some creature. I don't know what it was, but it killed him. Lord Sarnal must have lost control of the portal. That must be why the Daedra escaped. Someone laid a planar trap. Just like there are ways of trapping physical doors, there are ways of trapping planar entries. You are following, yes? Good. Now, resurrecting someone is difficult, but we don't have to resurrect someone, merely create an appropriate container for a soul to inhabit. Summon forth the soul and then put it into the container. It is completely different. Say nothing. For this ritual, I will need 3 units of ectoplasm and a grand soul gem. Using these, I will create a habitable, ethereal body for a powerful soul to inhabit, and then I will be able to speak with Lord Sarnal. Until then, I will learn the truth behind the attack, and we can plan our revenge against our attacker. Uh-huh. This is gonna go real well, I can tell. We have 1 unit of ectoplasm. But we do have soul gems. Alright. Options, audio. Okay. Ow. Okay. That's much too loud. That's Artramora. Well, not ours. Cassius's. Caswin's. You know who I meant. The arrogant little swit who wants to resurrect his master. So that's gonna go over, like, really well. Thirsty. Well, we have water skins of water. Why am I carrying a steel short sword? Iron short sword, excuse me, not even steel. Biggest waste of time. Hello. You don't look like another of those cultists. Please, you must get me out of here before they perform whatever unholy ritual they've got planned for me. They kidnapped me while I was traveling with my husband, Sasson. Please, you must help me escape and return me to him. Won't you help? Come on. Thank you so much. I'll follow you. I believe he's east of this shrine. Oh, boy. Well. Is this the shrine of whatever? No. You are wearing very fancy armor. Exquisite ring. Expensive belt. Spiked steel left pauldron. Steel right pauldron. Imperial silver cuirass. Nuggets. Pitcher. Wine. Boots of the Swift Merchant. Large iron cauldron. Well, we can make that at least without being gross. What on earth are those? Shamalia prison key. Even though I think we found her already. We can't rest here. I'm peckish. Oh, this could be really bad.
I have the upper hand.
That would have been really bad. I should have thought about that sooner. Stay here. Alexa, where are you? Travel together. Wait here, I'll return for you. Okay. Alright, Olin's level 8, Giab is level 14, Arvessa is level 20, Caswin is level 7.
I've got a few minutes if you need something, Frank.
Probably nothing.
Who's shooting at us? Yeah, you. Annoying one. What a mess. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. I think ebony would be your thing, my dear, but if you want to wear it, you can wear it. I don't know where we picked up a plate. Sorry. Oh, it's Fiona from, Shrek. And it's clipping weird because I have the underwear version of Better Bodies on. that it down here? Now we need a rising force potion, of course, to get out. Freaking wizards. If he wasn't Telvanni, he wanted to be. Or actually, probably the Telvanni wanted to be him. Seems like he was doing okay for himself. Let's get moving. Okay, I have no idea where that came from, but come on, Paxson. That looks very plasticky on her.
Is there something I can do for you?
You're a bounty hunter. Morrowind lore. Light armor is weak but less tiring, good for running. Heavy armor is strong but slow and tiring. Medium armor is in between. Unarmored style, evading attacks instead of using armor, less tiring. Well, yeah. Velocity. I forget which potion we're supposed to bring in, so we'll bring in both.
Tell me what you want.
What I want is access to an anvil, honestly. And a shrine. It's a simple place. Theldon Verith is the local Redoran sheriff, lives at the outpost, and there's a Redoran smith and trader as well, and a small temple shrine in the outpost basement. Hot meal? Chunky stew.
You have my attention, Outlander.
You sell a lot of random stuff. Redoran Master's Home. Oh! Redoran Cuirass. You sell a lot of spoiled stuff. Do we just not have a tent anymore? I'm going to assume somebody lost the tent. Mm-hmm. Let's see. What can we sell here? Give me Arvessa's arrows. I think we can sell that. I mean, I can try and sell my paintings. I don't know if anyone's going to want them, but I can try and sell them. Olin, I think you've got some random bits of armor that you're carrying.
I am blessed to be at your service, Outlander.
We'll sell that to the smith when we find her. Same with that. Dwemer parchment. Okay, apparently he can't afford my artwork. I only need one quill.
I can spare a few moments if you care to talk.
Don't squeak at me like that. I don't know why anyone bothers with my paintings. Let's find the smith. Oh, there's an anvil right here, though. Come on.
See something you like?
Oh, good. Using the artifact dagger. Thank you for being smart about that. We do not have enough hammers to do this, but... we can at least get going on it. Do you have any
Welcome,
hammers?
comrade.
You do.
Looking for something in particular?
Has your name on it. You might as well hold on to that. Let's go find that shrine. Much better.
I can help you tap your unlocked potential, Outlander.
I hope so.
Perhaps I can be of assistance.
There we go. Confiscated goods. No? Thelden Varith, Sword of Headman of Eldvalathi. I'm Thelden, what can I do for you? Are you here to deliver the potion? Good, the Arvel family will be grateful. Anything I can do for you? I might have some duties for you later. Not right now, Arvessa, maybe in a few days. Make sure you could tell Laminda you delivered the potion. The Arvels have lived here for years. Despite their Hualu connections, they're decent and generous. Did you hear about the creatures the Ordinators captured? They're holding it in an old ruined dwelling near Yasamidan. Some kind of Daedra, I think. I'd hurry if you want to look. There won't be much left of it when they're done. Oh, you must be talking about the Aluba add-on egg mine. Head southwest of town and across the Dwemer Bridge. From there, head west until you see some ancient Dunmer dwellings. Turn left and head south underneath a large stone arch. The egg mine will be on your left. Be careful, though, it's blighted. Rural people live in Dunmer village style. Groups of small huts centered around temple compounds.
At your service, Outlander.
Okay. I guess that was the smith. I need my boots. Malaxa, I really don't feel comfortable taking you out. Here, we're gonna come back for the, Ebony armor. Okay, you know that's gonna happen. Wait here, I'll return. Alright.
I've got a few minutes if you need something, friend.
I think the smith might actually be out here. So I think she might actually
Hello?
be it. Barter. Yep.
What do you want, Outlander? Welcome, Outlander. I've special prices just for you today.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. Yeah, I need to fix my own stuff too. Do I have any hammers left after all of that? I do. Oh, wow.
Probably nothing.
Caslin, what are your attributes? Use what you wish. Character sheet. Okay, so he can do heavy as well as medium. Alright, that works. Put the hat back on, please. It makes me feel like we've got Deg in the party, and we do not want Deg in the party. Here's that back. That's what I thought you were going to do. You need your hood. Alright, now let's sell this nice lady this random crap that we've come up with that's not Dwemer.
I am blessed to be at your service, Outlander.
Those are fierce looking. Kagudi hide shield. Mistletoe arrow. Interesting. Dust merchant helm.
Tell me what you want.
Okay, I think... You said what, southwest out of town? That would be a Dremora right in my peripheral vision. Thanks, guys. Red Mountain is a terrible place. Dagothur, the ash vampires, and his foul host live there. Only the ghost fence keeps Dagothur from sweeping across Morrowind and killing everyone.
I've heard a lot about you,
You're an
Outlander. Go ahead.
outcast. Okay. Huh. West Gash. It's been a minute since we've been out here.
Do I know you?
Outcast of the vampires, supposedly. What is this besides glowing? Across the bridge.
I'm listening.
Right.
I'm listening to be back. Surrender or forfeit my mercy.
There's a house pod out there. Jib, why are you starting out like this? I have no idea what that just did. You do not have a cube to activate this panel. Platform activator. Must be something else. Wrench. Okay, so we don't have anything we're doing here. Alright, there was a house pod, weirdly enough. Over there? Oh look, it's a fucking cliff racer convention.
Die, Fetcher!
Surrender or forfeit my mercy.
You will die.
They never learn.
I'm missing somebody. Where the fuck is Olin? Why are we fighting Olin?
You inward.
Oh, compared to Dak. You know, because we're so used to Dak being this big bruiser. Then you have little tiny, well, not little tiny, but much daintier Deja. Hey! Let's sketch some of this crazy Imperial stuff. This actually might look nice with colored pencils. No! Is it not considering this okay for sketching?
Could really use a glass of flint right about now.
I guess it isn't. Let's see if I can get in with... There we go. There we go. Yeah, do not ask me how. That's really disappointing that I'm not going to be able to use the parchment like that. Nope. I guess some Dwemer parchment works and other Dwemer parchment does not. Don't ask me what the difference is. Alright. Let's go... That is not what I meant to do. But over...
My mercy.
That's a mud crab. I think they're getting upset about the storm racers. The cliff racers under the bridge. And I was getting I wanted to investigate. I think there's a house pod over there.
You inward.
That seems mildly excessive. What? Oh, you scream at me? Why you scream at me? What did I do to deserve being screamed at by a cat? Really? Okay. You guys got it, then you guys got it. I'm not gonna get in the way. Let's wait until this cloud goes over so I can get color, because I'm going to sketch this too. I need to make more parchment. No. I need to use, what does ink look like? The cliff racer in the background. Not Dwemer, Dunmer.
What was that? I can spare a few moments if you care.
Disgusting, isn't it? We found the creature on the road north of Nissus. A Daedra, clearly, but I've never seen one quite like this. Even speaks our language, although I can't get any information out of it. I'll be putting it to death as soon as it comes around. My last beating knocked it unconscious, but I want it to be awake when I kill it. That's monstrous.
Surrender or forfeit my mercy.
How dare you threaten an ordinator? And for what? To protect the life of a demon? I see how it is. Guess I'll have to kill you both then, won't I? We're gonna leave everybody. Lost Gia, we lost.
Never too busy for a good talk.
Only safety avec. No time for idle hands.
Are we at the point where we can take on ordinators? I don't. Obviously.
Is there something you need?
I have this one.
Oh yeah, that's what we were looking for. I think the ebony that we had before was the intelligent textures upscale of the vanilla. But this is the native ebony. So Giab, you stand guard here. The rest of us are gonna go kill an ordinator. Hopefully. Why is Paxson participating in the fight? Fuck. Alright. Paxson is not invited to the party. Yeah. Paxson's not invited either.
Good talk.
Okay. Paxson, stay. Geob, stay. Do I have some kind of scroll of like... fireball or something stupid like that? That was interesting. I think I've got one scroll of like Kashi's lock splitter. There we go. I have 2 scrolls. So. No, I wasted it. Summon hunger. Bolts of the armor of God. I'm soaked, but...
Enemy set to direct.
Die, Witcher. Careful with that, friend.
Something wrong?
Whatever you want, within reason.
I'm a bit bruised. Still able. I'm drained. I can't take any magica potions either. Hold still, I'll cast a healing spell. Bracer key. Wenbone Club. Coming to get you two before
What
you
an
do something
unexpected
stupid.
surprise. Please go ahead, Outlander.
Hello, kitten. How are you? Paxson? The hunger can go away now, please.
Something wrong?
Thank you, stranger. It seems I owe you my life. Do you have the key to unlock these bracers? Thank you again. My name is Shareel, and I'm afraid I have no way of repaying you for saving my life. The Ordinators took everything I had, my gold, my weapons, even the clothing off my back. I should have never come to this horrible island. I'm no stranger to prejudice, but these Dunmer take it beyond anything I've experienced before. Morrowind's a dangerous place for an outlander. Why don't you travel with me and we can look out for each other? That is kind of you. No one has ever asked me that before. I tend to attract unwanted attention wherever I go, as you have seen. I'm used to traveling alone, and normally I would decline your offer, but it is clear this land is not safe for one such as me. I'm not ready to move on. There is still much of Morrowind I want to see, so I will accept. Thank you. Now will you please maybe find me something to cover myself? I would prefer even that Ordinator armor to going about naked. Unarmored. Heavy armor. Oh yeah, she would. And she does have some clothes on, so good for that. Yes, they all look like Ken dolls, I know. Put that there. They're in bone mold boots. Where did those come from? Ugh. I forgot. Heavy. It's actually a really good look for you, I think, my dear. Nah. I'll keep that on me. What weapons do you prefer? Long blade, blunt, not very good. Axe would be best. Or wait, what was that on the end? Axe would be best, or long blade. Do we have any extra weapons right now? We have my wood axe that's about to break. Everybody come in the room. You can go away. Anyone carrying extra weapons?
Speak freely.
That's my arrow. I think we just got rid of everything. Give her the Arl bow at least. Cast one? What'd I stick you with? Short blade. Yeah, you don't have anything extra. You are damaged. At least until we find something else. And this one had a club on him. And greaves. I am not a Daedra, only a half-breed. My mother was a winged twilight, my father was a man of High Rock. I am a rarity, I know. In all my travels I've never met another one like me, and some scholars do not believe that my kind even exist. My mother was in fact a gift to my father from Azura. He was a wizard and was of some assistance to her. I do not know exactly what he did to earn such a reward, but it must have been significant. Though he did not have long to enjoy his new bride, they retired to a small village, where they were murdered by the townfolk one night soon after I was born. It seemed they did not appreciate sharing their village with a warlock and his demonic mistress. I would have been killed with them had an old woman not snatched me away in the confusion. She turned out to be a witch of the Glenmoral coven and raised me as her own. But she was very old when she took me in, and age took her when I was 14. By then, however, I was old enough to look after myself, and have done ever since, living as a wanderer, never staying in one place for too long. I have lived this way for many years now. Fortunately, I seem to have inherited my mother's immortality. My body has not aged since I grew to womanhood, though I could still be hurt by cold steel and presumably killed by it. I do not know what would happen if I was killed. Would I return to oblivion as my mother did, or go to the afterlife of men? Not that I really want to find out, though I suppose one day I will, whether I want to or not.